Hello, and welcome to Factoring Part 3. Come on. So we're going to look at two ways that a trinomial is represented. We got x squared plus bx plus c, and then we have ax squared plus bx plus c. We are going to first address the first side of this graphic organizer and then the second side of this graphic organizer. And then we're going to go into examples. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the bubble that says, hey, stop it. Find factors of c that add up to b. Now, what does that mean? So let's have an example to work with. So we have the x squared minus x minus 42. And then we have, so x, we go like this. We're going to break it down into two binomials multiplied to each other, okay? We're going to reverse distribute this. So we need to find factors of c that add up to b. So what are the factors of 42? We got 1 and 42. We've got 2 and 21. We've got 3 and 14. No, not 14. 7. No. I need a calculator. It's not 14. I can't do math. Calculator. 42 divided by 3 is 14. Okay, next time I will, give myself credit. So we can't divide it by 4, 5, but we can divide it by 6, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Come here. 6 and 7. Why are you not rendering on the screen? 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Okay. So we need to pick the pair that would add up to a negative 1. There is a difference of 1 between 6 and 7. So I'm going to put my 6 and I'm going to put my 7 here. Now the question is, where does the negative number go? I need a negative 1. So I'm going to put the negative in the bigger number and the positive in front of the smaller number. So if I'm going to FOIL this out, let me erase this. Please let me erase this. Why? Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Sorry this video is so choppy, guys. I gotta distribute these out, and so we got x times x, which is x squared, minus 7x plus 6x minus 42. Combine like terms. And we get x squared minus x minus 42. So my answer is x plus 6 times x minus 7. So I'm going to erase this because I now need to do 2w squared plus 20w plus 50. Please erase. Please erase. My videos are the height of professionalism, let me tell you. So we've got 2w squared plus 20w plus 50. 2w squared plus 20w plus 50. First thing I see is that 2 can come out of this. 2 times w squared plus 10w plus 25. So we're going to leave the 2 out, and we're going to immediately put these parentheses in. We're going to take the w, and we're going to take the w, because w times w is w squared. 25 is a perfect square. It's 5 and 5. We're dealing with a positive and a positive, so it's w plus 5 times w plus 5 times 2. Now, when we have ax squared plus bx plus c, it doesn't always work as well and can get rather confusing. So let's look at 30x squared minus 27x plus 6. First thing I'm going to do is I see that there's a 3 in all of these things. So I'm going to pull that 3 out. I'm going to pull... whoops. Height of professionalism. So we're going to pull that 3 out. X squared. No, 10x squared minus 9x plus 2. So I need to go 3 times something times something. Now this is trial and error because we need to figure out not only how to make 10x squared, but we have to figure out how to make 9x squared. So with trial and error, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and put 5x squared, 5x right here, and 2x right here. Now the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. So I need to make a 5, I need to make 9. 5 and 4 make 9. So 2 times... I'm going to put the 2 here, I'm going to put the 1 here, and we're going to try it. So, outer is 5, inner is 4, because I'm talking about FOIL here. Remember, first, outer, inner, last. Okay? So, I'm worrying about the outer and the inner parts right now. So 2 and 2 is 4, 1 and 5 is 5. So that can add up to 9. So now I got to figure out how to make it -9. I have a positive 2 here, so I can make both of these guys, and a -9 here, so I'm going to make both of these guys negative. And that's my answer. So let's go ahead and look at some examples. Most of our examples are not going to be like the left side of our graphic, right side of our graphic organizer. They're going to be like the left side of our graphic organizer. So let's look at n squared plus n minus 30. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the n's here. I'm going to take the 30 and I'm going to go, that's 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10. 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are going to equal the 1. So I'm going to put the 5 and the 6. But the question is who gets the plus sign? That's going to be the 6 because it's a larger number, because it's plus here, and a minus 5. So that is factored. It's almost like magic. And it's a lot of trial and error. You got to know your factors. That's why I can do these so fast, is because I know my factors and my numbers. So x squared, professionalism, height of professionalism times x. All right, I need factors of 80 that go into 2. 8 and 10, we'll do that. So 8 and 10. The bigger number is going to get the positive because I got the positive here. And we're done. Factor out a GCF here. 5r squared plus 4r minus 12. 5 times r times r. Let's figure out what 12 factors out into. We got 1 and 2. That's not going to work. 2 and 6 are going to work. 2 and 6 are going to work. Hi, Toothless. Hi, my cat is desperately wanting my attention. I am not editing it out either because why not? Because this video is already the height of professionalism. So 12. 12 goes in, so 6 and 2. 6 and 2. 6 and 2. We've got the minus sign and the plus sign, so the plus sign is going to go on the bigger number and the minus sign is going to go on the smaller number. And we're done. It's like magic. All right, now we're going to look at n squared minus 6n minus 40. All right. Boom, 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 boom. First step, parentheses, n times n. 40. Got to figure out what will factor out 40 and equal -6 when added together. So we've got 1 and 40, 2 and 20. That's not going to work. 3, no, 4 and 10. It's got to be 4 and 10. 4, 10, minus on the bigger number because we have a minus sign here. And we're done. Stay tuned for Factoring Polynomials Part 4, where we talk about grouping.